Welcome to Colombia's coffee region, where coffee is not just a drink, it's a way of life. Join us on this origin trip as we cycle through Quindio, part of the coffee triangle where high altitudes and unique biodiversity makes for some of the best coffee in the world. This is Basalon Coffee Origin Trip in Colombia. So here is the start of the bikepacking trip in Colombia, in my hometown Armenia. We are gonna try to find the best cup of coffee in Quindio. Let's go! First stop, Finca La Sirena here with Juan David. So he produces coffee for Sense Coffee, osmotic fermentation. So we're gonna have a tour and do some cupping, really excited. So here you can see how they're drying the coffee and you have the plantation over there. It's really cool here in Colombia.
Estos se llaman carros. Ese es el típico secado, el tradicional, ¿sí? De hace años, de hace 50, 70 años. Todos los procesos que nosotros hacemos son procesos honey. ¿Cómo es un proceso honey? Que despulpamos el café y le dejamos la miel, ¿sí? ¿Por qué lo decidimos en honey? Porque esta miel nos ayuda más a que se peguen los sabores del melocotón y todo eso, ¿sí?
Smells peach. So this is how they do the osmotic dehydration. Drying in the sun with the peach mixed with the coffee beans. Smells really nice. And then that's how the coffee tastes. Bueno. After a tour through the coffee plantation, we learn about the drying technique and the osmotic dehydration, in which fruits are mixed with coffee while drying. That's an experimental lot of mora and peach, so they are trying a new process here. Now time for some cupping and trying the coffees.
Five samples. Regional double fermentation, ¿sí? Que se hace fermentación en cereza, es el café de fermentación en cereza. Después de la fermentación en cereza pulpamos, se hace fermentación con la miel y después se lava, ¿sí? Doble fermentación. El segundo es un café se llama lima, que es con, pues no es que sea con lima, pero es con limón, cáscaras de naranja, todo. El cuarto es frutos rojos, ¿sí? Que como mora, fresa.
Red fruits, yeah.
Y el quinto es spum.
After some cupping and getting caffeinated, it's time to keep rolling and hit the dirt. We're making our way to the second farm, where our Chevrolet coffee is produced. Here we will learn about the special technique of carbonic maceration that gives our coffee this amazing wine-like flavor, chocolatey notes and acidity.
are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mucho gusto, bienvenida, Manuel López.
We are in Finca de las Alegrias. This is one of our specialty coffees and we are here for a visit. It's really nice, they have a proper finca, even with a river and everything. So now we're gonna start the tour and do some cupping to try the coffee.
Bienvenidos.
We made it somehow.
Welcome, we are here in Puerto Alegre. This is like our main station, one of our first farms. Jairo and his family lives here. Jairo is the main producer and the manager of the farms. We have 4 farms in the region of the mountains, right? Pijao, Córdoba, where we are right now, and Buenavista. I think that you will go tomorrow riding there and see a little bit more. Right now he's living here with his family, and from here we move everything. We bring coffees from the farm, we produce here, process here, dry mill everything here, and we export from here also.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow the coffee journey, and you can find all our coffees at basaloncoffee.com. Now looking at the coffee plantations, this is where our coffee comes from. So you can see here all the stages of the coffee. You have the green bean, and when it's ripening, the ripe beans, and you have people picking up the beans here by hand to get it here.
Let's say that we have trees in the farms that go until the 10 years to one that are 2 months old, right? We have, the idea is that we renew the crops, replant, reborns. The mortality sometimes when you plant some coffee is really high. You have to see that if the seed is not really good, if the conditions of the soil in where you plant the seed is not good. So the coffee arrives to the farm. We have like a format in where we cover, okay, what is the date, where is the crop, what is the lot number, right? We have everything like for different names. 1,300 to 1,800, that is the farms. We are here like 1,250 right here, and we go up to Pijao to 1,800. So we can play a lot with that. Java is a crop that must be in the low part. Castillo and Bourbon, everywhere you want. Geisha, high part. That's like our main, and the mocha we also have it here in the low part. What is happening right now with the change of the climate and all these factors that are affecting a lot, when you have a lot of let's say like what, wind and cold in the crop, you have to get heat to the crops. A good way to do it with not chemics is applying some cal. By type of maturity. Under rip, perfect ripeness, over rip. We teach them you can use all of them. You cannot blend it. When you blend it, you have some coffee with astringency, and that is what you must see. Like in the commercial coffees, you will find like astringency or herb notes, right? Herbal notes. What we try here is to have clean cups. A really clean cup for me is the most important part. After that, I get worried about the process. But for me, first part is clean cup. How I do it, we use type of selection. You can see like you have 4 different parts. I throw the coffee here to them after floating, right? And they will start selecting. They have each one of this one will go, for example, the rib, the under rib, the over rib, and the perfect ripeness. And they will trail apart. perfect type of maturity in the bean, right? After selection. We put it here. We want to let like a space, a camera space of it.
Like wine.
So,
Like wine.
let's see how it smells one that is with 3-4 days of fermentation. Java, look, this geisha from yesterday too. Smell this one. This one is different.
Yeah, makes more sense.
More intense.
Oh yeah, more intense.
More floral, more fruity. A little bit of banana. Manzana. Castillo is the traditional coffee from Colombia, right? We take the Castillo to another level. I want that the Castillo fights hard in the cupping sessions with these two guys.
Yeah.
Look, for example, this one don't have that much because what is from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So it's not producing that much. The amount of time that I must let it depends on what I want to get.
Yeah, very different.
We call it mucílago or lixiviado.
Yeah.
It's like the juice that produces the coffee, right?
Selecting the best coffee for the perfect cup of coffee. Here we have different parts of the process. Here is the drying, so they have different varieties, and we went already through the fermentation in the tanks, now drying, selecting and packing.
Puro cacao.
The temperature.
Temperature and humidity.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. It really helps to support the channel. And don't forget to try out the best coffee from Colombia, Basalon Coffee. You can check our description for a discount code. Until the next adventure.